What up guys, Marvel Pluto back with another video. Now anime has always been one of my first loves in life, but there's still some things about it that always used to frustrate me and get on my damn nerves. So I'm going to talk about some of those things today because why not? Enjoy the video. Now the first thing that a lot of anime tend to do that pisses me off is adding characters who only exist to piss off the viewer or stir shit up. And the character I'm referring to in particular is Sai from Peach Girl. Now this was a romance anime that started off pretty well, but then oh my gosh, this character made no fucking sense. So she starts off by spreading lies about the main character Momo, trying her hardest to break her and her boyfriend Toji up. And what makes it even more frustrating is in the beginning they make him dense enough to believe all the bullshit she's saying. Now Sai eventually gets exposed as a liar for trying to break them up and spreading bullshit, and it gives you a little bit of hope. But then no! She continues to try through other methods and lo and behold, she fucking succeeds. Through blackmail.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
But wait, that wasn't enough for her.
But I'm not done yet!
As soon as Momo moves on with Kairi, Sai brings Toji back into her life to stir up more shit.
What?
Just to eventually break them up again.
Who hurt you?
What was the point of any of that shit? I know watching most anime series about the ride, but the ending matters, especially if it just ends up taking you in a big ass circle and it tends to feel like a waste of time. Now overall, I feel like this was a pretty decent anime, but that part pissed me off. Like, the characters in here just seem so fucking mean and cruel. Like, at one point, Sai drives Momo to such anger to where she slaps her, and the guys force her to kneel and apologize. Like, where does shit like that happen? Good thing Toji showed up to bitch them into letting Momo go. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the whole main character is a loser cliche. Now I know all things considered, anime characters are normally viewed to be the most badass out of the entire anime, but that's mainly an action anime. Like in comedy or drama or romance, the main character tends to get fucked over left and right. It honestly gets hard to watch sometimes. Now granted, I do know certain characters bring it on themselves, like the main character of Heaven's Lost Property. His whole persona just screamed, "Virginity is cool, come on, virginity is cool, what up? But in other cases, they make them really kind and genuine people, like Yukinari in Girls Bravo. He did not deserve even half of the bullying he received in that school, just because he was small. Oh, I know bullies exist in real life schools, trust me, we've all experienced it, but these girls were making him take their after school, do their detention for them, a whole bunch of shit, and I'm just thinking to myself like, bro, just say no. And what school's gonna let that fly anyway? If they ask them to do the after school shit, they're gonna do the after school shit. Fuck what they're talking about. Like, my man had it so bad, he became allergic to girls. Like, how traumatized do you have to be to develop an allergy to girls? But all that being said, at least he ended up with a happy ending.
What?
Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about everything ended up well for him. Shit, another time where a main character got fucked over for no reason was in Tokyo Ghoul. All he did was help that girl, you know, go on a date. Oh, my man wanted with some cheeks at the end of the night, and she ended up trying to fucking kill his ass and eat him. Now granted, that did turn him into a badass, but still, he did not deserve that shit. He just wanted to live a normal life. Like, damn, these characters be ruthless. Another thing that annoys me is excessively mean temporary characters. You know, the ones they just throw in so you can have a satisfying murder scene, just so you can be like, well, they deserved it. Of course, I appreciate what they're trying to do, but sometimes it just seems overdone. And other times I feel like it just doesn't help drive the plot, and honestly just gets fucking annoying and makes no sense. Like in Date A Live. Now Date A Live is one of my favorite animes, but a scene that never made sense to me is when Shido is out on a date with Kurumi and they get separated for a moment, and Kurumi comes across these guys in the forest that are trying to shoot a kitten. Why? Why are they trying to shoot this kitten? Like, what are they gaining from this? Now, I understand it was so we could, like, feel bad for the cat, and then when she inevitably kills them, which she does, we're just like, oh, well, they deserved it and no one feels bad. And I know it was so Shido could find out firsthand that she's evil. But I mean, like, hasn't she done enough for him to kind of know that? Why did it have to end like this? For him to find out. In all honesty, you're on a date with him. You have him alone. So why are you doing extra stuff and taking so long? Wouldn't you just want to eat him now so you could get all the spirit energy he has? Like, I just didn't understand that part. Literally, if that scene didn't happen and she just attacked him, the episode would have gone unchanged. Like, that scene didn't need to happen at all. But it was just so random. Like, 3 grown men, or however many there were, trying to kill a kitten in the woods. What kind of shit is that? Then, of course, later on, no one gives a shit that these guys have just been killed. Of course, you know, because plot. But that was one of the only parts in the series that didn't make sense to me. Overall, I love that series and can't wait to watch more of it when they drop some more episodes. That scene, like, I could just remember watching it like, what's going on? Like, why is this here? But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Get in the comments and let me know some things you find annoying. It could be about anime or just in general, you know, let's have a conversation about it. But that's been Marvel Pluto. Until next time.